welcome back. Sorry, my nails are a mess because I've been digging through jewelry and doing all kinds of things. It's been rainy and keeps going from cold to warm. It's supposed to be warm all next week, and thank goodness I'm ready for spring. So you hear my sinuses keep going in and out now. There's allergies, blah, blah, blah. So hopefully it'll all get cured when it gets nice and stays that way. It stinks getting older. Never had this problem when I was younger. Anyway, so this is part of the 18-pound Silvertone lot that I got from Shop Goodwill. I did pay up a little bit for it because I wanted to see what 18 pounds of Silvertone looks like. And this is one bag. The other bag I already opened, but I sorted it and detangled it. And I figured I'd do that video next, showing what was in it. And I have this little jar here that I'm going to be putting things in that I normally wouldn't sell as a single. So that way I can just get it in these little jars. They're plastic. They're 5 inches tall by 4.5 by 3.5. They will hold quite a bit. They fit nicely in a 7x7 box from USPS. And I'm going to fill them. Once they get filled, I'm going to put them on eBay for sale. It'll be stuff that, it's going to be a mix probably of craft and wearable, because not everything is able to be sold individually, and not everything deserves to be called craft, because it's still wearable. It still has life. Just because it doesn't have a name brand doesn't mean it's not able to be worn. So I'm going to be filling these up, and what I do is I take a dryer sheet and I cut one in half, and I'll redo it when I get a dryer sheet, because I know I have one in here. Or maybe I do. Just 1 second. Okay, so I buy the dryer sheets, the generic ones, at Walmart because they're cheaper. And normally I just take the dryer sheet and I will cut it in half, like so, because jewelry just smells, and I'm not cleaning stuff that I'm going to be selling as a craft lot. So I will put one piece down in the bottom, so it sits in the bottom, and then when I'm done, I will put the other piece in the top, so that way it kind of, when it sits there with the lid, it's able to absorb some of those smells. You know, people wear makeup, they sweat and smoke more than just cigarettes. Some people, jewelry stinks when it's all put together in one big pile. So, like I said, I'm going to be filling this up, and you'll be able to see what I put in there. So let's get started with this bag. And I have a couple other bags. I broke down and bought some blue boxes, which I haven't been doing lately because they haven't been that great. Which they put them down as repurposed bags or lots, so it is what it is. So to pour this in here might get a little loud. Sorry about that. I just hit the camera. There we go. And there it is right there. And the reason why I put it in this box is because this way, if I get anything that has stones missing and the loose beads, this, that, and the other, I don't have to chase them around the room or off the table, or they're in this box and they're not going anywhere. I was really curious as to what this piece was. It's a big orange thing. It's kind of cool. At least it comes out easily. Kind of. I love these Silvertone lots, because you can get, sometimes you can get gold, sometimes you can get silver, or sometimes it's just bad. But I haven't had any yet that were horrible. I'm going to have to look into this and see what this is. I kind of like the big paddle of orange resin plastic stuff. It's got a really long chain though. So this one I will look into. Okay, I'm going to move this off to the side because it's kind of hindering my ability here. We'll pull some out. I'm making all kinds of noise tonight. And go through it. There's a bracelet. And I did have somebody comment that my hands were in the way on a few videos, and I agree, they were. I figured it out. I kind of moved my camera around a little bit to make it in a different spot. And hopefully this helps. I'm new. I'm trying. I'm getting there. Alright. So this is a bracelet. And it looks like it probably used to have a Made in India sticker right there. 'Cause that's usually what those little square... So it probably was made in India. And put that in the bracelets. Hairs are free, by the way. I said I don't clean any. I'm not cleaning any of this if I'm just going to sell it as a craft wearable lot. So I'm going to put that one in there. This says NFL.com. Panthers. Well, it's a necklace. And this came from South Carolina. So I'm going to presume there's going to be a lot of things from South Carolina in here. Again, I'm sorry about my voice. It just keeps going from good to bad and back. So I don't know about this one. And these jars that I fill will not be full of just bracelets. Because these, I mean, they'll fit in there, but they take up a lot of room. If anything, on a 7x7 box... I might put some bracelets on the side because there's room with this jar to put additional stuff in. So I may put bracelets on the side. I may put some earrings on the side. I'm not sure yet. It might just be a total surprise. We'll see. But these, no. Not in the actual jar. And I got my card out here. Look at that. There's my card. So if you ever, I have two, this is the Flaws and All Treasures. This is what it was, and I changed my channel name to Hot Rich Jewelry because that's what I'm doing on this channel, and that's actually where all the jewelry is at, and this is where the vintage to modern home decor is at. So I have two going now, which is kind of interesting and fun. It's keeping me busy, along with my regular job, because I have a regular 9-to-5 job. That's been more like 9 to a lot longer than 5. Because we've been really busy at work. This is pretty. I keep the rhinestones even if they have some missing. I just love rhinestones. These are my favorites. So that's mine. It goes in. I'll show you my rhinestone collection someday. And I have to get a new... Trying to get this out without, that's why I untangled the last one, because it was really, it had a lot of chains and it was really bad. So, and I will show that one. We'll go through that one as well. It's not that I'm not going to show it. And again, bangle bracelets. Not too happy with that, but my blue boxes I did order 2 today. We'll see where they're coming from. I haven't ordered any for a couple of weeks, and kind of glad I didn't, because I've been watching some videos and they didn't look like they were doing too well. This one's pretty. I love these little shiny beads, but again, like this necklace on its own probably wouldn't sell for a lot, but it's still wearable. It's really nice. It's multi-strand. Right? And it's kind of tangled up here, so I'm just going to leave that alone. I'm not going to untangle it, but it's got 3 strands. And it too, even though I usually keep these beads, but we're going to put it in here, make it shiny. And then we got, looks like an earring, and another earring. That's pretty. I'll put those over on that. And this big old bib necklace. It's kind of pretty. Move this out of the way. It's been there. Oh, I have this other earring already, and I remember this because I said I went through one bag. That's kind of pretty. These materials aren't cheap either. It does have a little bit of wear, but can it still be worn? Yes. And if you take it apart, it could actually go in that go in there, but I won't put it in there until the top. because it, maybe, we'll see. It could go on the side too. It won't fit in there right now. It'll fit in there eventually, or on the side. I like this. This looks like sterling. And sodalite, I think. And some little pearls. I believe that's a sodalite. Let's see. Yep, it's probably sterling. I do not see a mark though, but that doesn't mean it's not. It just means I don't see the mark right now. Just nice. I did order some new assets because my assets weren't working right. I don't know what's wrong with them. Probably just old. So I ordered some new acid. This one's kind of nice. I think it's dyed howlite. There's another one. It looks like they used to make it look like turquoise, which is magnetite. That was a new one for me. I learned that a couple weeks ago. I always called everything howlite, and I'm like, wait a minute. I got that rock identifier, and it said magnetite, and I went and looked it up. Well, yeah, they do use something called magnetite. That's pretty. It is cold. It is got a little breakage there, it looks like, or where they... No. So we'll put this one in here. It can still be used or worn for other things. And the only reason why I'm doing these little boxes now is because that motivates me to actually get it moved and listed and put on the eBay. Once it gets full, it gets put on eBay. I'm not sure exactly how much I'm going to charge. It probably will be $20, $25. It won't be a lot. And it'll be a flat rate. It's not going to be an auction. And it will be probably $10 shipping, because it shouldn't cost any more than that. I found the diamonds. I have the other one for this. It's not a diamond, but it's still pretty. Look at that shine. It's so pretty. I hope these aren't coming across blurry, but I'm trying. I gotta get new... There we go. Closer to the camera. I know my camera's right there. I gotta get a new storage. External storage, because my computer doesn't have a lot of space. I ran out of space the other day doing some editing. So this one, again, it doesn't, might have a name. This looks like an Avon tag. NWT. Yes, that's an Avon tag. This one just feels, see all the green on it? It just feels icky. So that's a no. We're not putting that anywhere other than right there. Wow. Look at the size of that bead. It's got a broken strand. It's leaving little beads everywhere. The rest of it, it's got this, if you just take this off, it still would be a good necklace. Just, it's acrylic and metal. But you just snip that off, like so. Actually, what you do is this is what I do before I snip them off, because I'm not sure what else they're connected to. So we tie it in there. Because if it's connected to anything else in here, it could still come apart. You get your scissors in there. Just cut it. And this one's kind of short, but you still do the same thing. Just to secure it and make sure it doesn't come apart. That's what I do. And sometimes I get in there with my lighter and burn the string a little bit. But since these are acrylic, we're not going to do that today. And I did, I ordered a new pen for or new probe for my gem tester. Because I'm going through these boxes and I'm addicted to that gem tester. And I'm going, what's this? What's this? Oh, I can't tell yet. So that's how I fix those. See, little string's gone. These are just going to be, yeah, those feel like acrylic. Yeah, they might be glass. I know these are acrylic. Some of these are cold, so this is acrylic. It does need a good clean. I think these are glass. The ones that are coming off, I think these are glass. And worst case, I can add these in. Maybe somebody can make a small pair of earrings to go with it. I just don't know. I just don't know if it'll fit. I want to really try to put it in. It could go on the side of a box. So if I decide to put this in a box with that, it'll just go on the side, and I'll put these in a baggie and deal with it that way. Instead of trying to, I don't want to be one of those people and put 5 pieces in and fill the box completely with large, chunky items. I think I've had that happen before and I wasn't pleased. I don't know what that is. It just says N. Like I said, please excuse my nails because I don't know what that is. It's kind of dirty. See, that's what I'm saying, makeup. That's makeup. It'll come clean. This one will actually come clean. And there's more makeup. Which means somebody did wear this and love it. It's kind of pretty. I don't know what that... Oh, there we go. Makeup. This one will come clean. If I decide to sell this, I'll clean it. Well, no. Sorry. It's... Unless I'm going to sell it individually. If I sell it individually, then I will lightly clean them to get the junk off of them. But if it's going a lot, no. This one again, look at all that green. See all that verdigris? This one, no. I will try. This one I will try to get some of the verdigris, but it's also got wear, so probably won't happen. This will probably just end up with the other one in a recycle bin somewhere. It's earring. Some more stuff. Earring. That. Look at this. This one's pretty. Oh, earring. Just get the earrings out of the way. There's earring. I'll check these later and see what they are. Earring. Earring. Thought there was another one in here somewhere. Yes. Earrings. This looks like an Avon piece as well. But it's not marked. Probably would clean up. It's almost like a gunmetal color. But it does look like it has a little bit of wear. Let's see. Try to see if it'll... Yeah, that one will clean up. If somebody wants to put some time into it, see it? That one will clean up. So we'll put this bracelet. I'm not measuring it. It'll go in there. There's a little charm bracelet. It's got a hummingbird, elephant, palm tree. It could be sterling. A lot of these, even though they say they're 925, they may or may not be. I've had some that aren't. They say they are and they're not. They're so easy to fake. That's an O right there. I'm not sure what that means. There's a little turtle. Turtle's cute. It's just a no-name brand. But these little charms aren't exactly cheap. That even at Walmart, the charms aren't exactly cheap anymore. So that hummingbird's got somewhere on the back. And I've been looking into these pens that you can buy to, I don't know what that is. It's pretty. It's like silver and gold marker pens. Yes, there's an O right there, and there's a heart. I'm not sure who that is. I don't think this would be Brighton, because Brighton marks her things better. But anyway, this one we're going to put in there. This one is broken. It isn't unbranded. But look at those stones. How big they are. It's got some makeup on it. Trying to see if it can be easily. Yes, it's only. Oh, no. It's missing a little more than that. Oh, maybe not. There it is. Okay, so yeah, this can easily be fixed. All I gotta do is hook this back up to here, and I can put this in that jar as well. It can. So whoever gets it, all you have to do is hook that back up. I'm not gonna do it today. We're just gonna put it in the jar. It's really pretty, yellow and white. And I love these beads. Let's see. Toggle clasp. No. What? Kind of looked like one, didn't it? It's not. It's 1946, I think is what that says. Yeah, 1946. Listen, my nails are horrible today because it's not time for me to do them yet. Let's see if I can do this. There we go. So this is 1946. And again, I have some of these, but I'm just going to put this one in here. I just need to sell it. If I can't sell it for individually, if it's not like a really old vintagey, highly desired vintagey piece, then it's gonna go in this little jar, and I'm just gonna start selling these little jars. I can't keep everything, right? This one is really long. It's an old, looks like an older clasp. Kind of like this, these little beads. Some of these I keep and reuse. Like, I like these little beads right here too. That's kind of nice. So I might hold on to this one. This is all metal. And we're going to put that in the jar. Here's a big old... There's some more of those black beads. Put that up here. So we're going to put that up there. This is a nice bracelet. It's unmarked. And I don't think any of these little stones are missing. That's nice. Put that one over there for now. I'm deciding on what I want to do with that. I have the other earring that matches this. And the earrings I probably will not put in that jar. I will put it to the side and make sure that the matchers are there and put them in a separate baggie, because earrings can really get a jar all messed up. This one's nice, stretchy. Little... These are nice. It can be worn, so like I said, that's going to be a mix of wearable and craft. It's not craft to wearable. That's what it's going to be. Will you find silver in it? Only if I missed it. I like that yellow. I like this too. That's pretty. And this is why I untangled the other one, because of this. It was so tangled. Alright, I'm probably going to have to pause this and untangle this a little bit and then come back, because it's getting about that time anyway. So, I will pause this and be back.